In forecasting, since we're trying to essentially predict the future, one of the key concepts that we're always concerned about is basically by how much we're wrong or what was the error in our forecast. This question is a straightforward invitation to practice calculating error. Given a forecast of, that was the forecast, 1,405, and an actual, this is what actually happened, 1,670. What was the error? What was the percent error? Okay, now, important relationship. It's not hard to calculate error, but remember, error is actual minus forecast. Okay, so in this case we say, all right, well, the actual outcome of the 1670 belongs here, and the forecast we're evaluating was 1405. That belongs here because error is always actual minus forecast. So the error, we would say the error in that particular forecast was 265. The question also asks, what's the percent error? Percent error is also easy to calculate, but we have to remember that it's error divided by actual. It's just giving us a sense of scale of how bad is the 265. All right, the 265 is the numerator, divided by the actual was 1,670. So I get, that's 0.59, or we would say an error of 15.9%, an error of about 16%. The following question you can see is actually asking about the same computations. It's just a different forecast and a different actual, but it's a good opportunity to practice. Okay, given a forecast of, now I need to remember error is actual minus forecast, just so I get them in the right place. The forecast of 2,105, that would belong there, and an actual outcome of 1,980. The error in that forecast. So the error in this particular forecast is negative. You get a negative 125. Okay, that's what it is. That's the answer. What's the percent error? It's the same formula as last time. That would be negative 125, the error itself, divided by the actual. In this particular case, the actual is 1,980. So I get, all right, that comes out negative 0.063, or just restating it, negative, that's a negative 6.3%. That's the answer, that's the percent error. Now the computations for error and even percent error aren't difficult, but one thing that I'd like to point out, they are easy to make a mistake. There is something counterintuitive about error. Remember, error is actual minus forecast. I wonder if you noticed something. That means that, look at this top problem, the one that we did first. In this scenario, the forecast was too small. So if that was you doing the forecasting, you did not forecast enough. If that was you ordering stuff based on a forecast, you didn't order enough. When the forecast is too small, notice the error is positive because it's actual minus forecast. Down here, the forecast was too large. If that was you ordering stuff based on a forecast, you would have ordered too much. You were too aggressive in your estimating. The error turns out to be negative. A lot of times people in their mind, they want that to be exactly the opposite. They want to flip that. Error is actual minus forecast. You can't go wrong as long as you remember error is actual minus forecast.